What's up guys, Skottyy here from the Blue Coconut family and welcome back to another 5 more secrets of Cities Skylines. Let's dive straight into them. Number 1. Roundabouts are your friend and can help reduce traffic around a junction if they built correctly. Now if we look at the roundabout in front of me, if I had just had this come all the way through and then had these roads kind of coming off it, then you could imagine this will build up very heavily and very quickly. And so having this roundabout in place helps keep the traffic flowing, even if it does slow down the traffic. Remember, roundabouts are very good for this sort of environment, but not very good for if you've got a high demand traffic area. Right, on to the next one. Number 2, your industry areas export directly out of your city area and outside your city borders. So please remember to place them close by road connections that go outside your connections, and make sure that those road connections do not go through your main city, where it will clog up your main city transit system and cause a lot of traffic jams. So as you look at the example in front of me, I've got my ore industry here, and it's got great connections to not only this motorway but also this one here, and they both lead directly out of the city without going through the main bulk of the city, meaning that the traffic is down to a minimum. Very helpful indeed. Right, next. Number 3, please remember your residents and your citizens have to get to work and school somehow. They're each individually simulated to go to a workplace and or a school, whether it's a university, or if they're children, then they'll be going to either an elementary school or a high school. So please remember they are programmed to do this. So that means that in the rush hour peaks of the morning and the evening, they have to get to and forth from there. So they have 2 options. First of all, they will double check to see if there are any public transports that make it easy for them to get to the school. If there are no public transports to the school or work, then they will drive, adding to your traffic system. So that's why it's always important to remember not only placing your schools maybe somewhere close by your residential areas so that your locals will walk to it, but also that maybe people who are slightly further afield to your work areas, your school areas, do have decent public transports. That's why in this area for these high school and elementary school, I've got a metro system, and also down the road got a monorail system fairly close by, so that people are able to then catch the public transport to the area, then walk very close to the school, meaning that not many people drive to this school or even close by the work areas, making my traffic system works very well. Alright, next. Number 4. There are 2 types of RCI industries in the game. There is your normal industry in the factories, and there are your office blocks. Both are tailored towards different educational states. Your industry and your factories are tailored towards more lower education and is better for that, but may have a couple of places for higher education. Whereas your office areas are tailored towards people with higher education, but do not have any places for lower education. So it's also worth remembering which one is for which, and for your city's educational needs, which one you should focus more on. Alright, next. And finally, something is definitely worth knowing is that since the addition of natural disasters and having forest fires, when a building sets on fire in your city, it has the ability to set trees that are close by on fire, and your fire service your normal fire service engines are not able to put out these tree fires, and so you require the fire helicopters to be able to put them out, meaning that you have to have these 2 types of firefighters inside your city. And the other problem that you have with this is your tree fires and your forest fires will spread a lot quicker, and they have the ability to set buildings on fire. So if you've got an area similar to what I've got in front of me now, where I had this building set on fire here, which then set fire to these trees, and this is now spreading, these trees will now then quickly go around the city, and any building which is close by these, so potentially all these buildings here, are at high risk of setting on fire. So you can quickly see how forest fires are really bad for buildings, and that they spread. We can now see that this has now set this building on fire. So remember, fire spreads to trees, Tree fires spread to buildings. Very bad. Right, hopefully they can get that under control fairly quickly. So that's it. 5 more secrets of Cities Skylines that you may or may have not known before. If you did, or even didn't know those secrets, give the video a big thumbs up to help people find it. Remember to share the video to people who you know play the game to help them build up their cities quicker and better and more efficiently. So yeah, I've been Skottyy from Blue Coconut Family. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.